Now it's Nketiah against his former team, tries to bring it inside. Roberts might get gifted the chance, and that's exactly what's happened. Arsenal caught napping. We might have another chance though with Haaland. Can he score this time? Oh, finally, we've scored. So this is it, the final episode of my Leeds United career mode series, and not just this career mode, pretty much my final FIFA 20 video. And ooh, it's gonna get a bit emotional, isn't it? We had a really disappointing finish to our Champions League season, getting knocked out by Chelsea. It was painful, but we've got a shot at redemption. So far at this Leeds job, we haven't won a single trophy, but we're in contention for the Premier League title, we're in contention for the FA Cup as well, and we're trying to win at least 2 trophies to wrap up this series. That's what this finale is all about. It's gonna be a long video, sit back and relax and get ready for the end of this Leeds career mode. As I said before, we're gonna have cup finals, Premier League title defining games. It's gonna be hectic. We're gonna have the end of season awards as well. Yeah, a lot's gonna go down in this episode, and if you guys have enjoyed this Leeds career mode, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're gonna have FIFA 21 career mode content coming very soon to the channel, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, subscribe and let's get this one underway. So it's now time for a press conference, the final press conference on FIFA 20 for me. So a bit emotional, but let's get this one underway. Haaland's dream is winning the league with Leeds. Will you make that happen this season? I mean, if we can, absolutely, I want to make it happen. Right now, we're in a good spot. We're 34 games in, 79 points, but if we win our next game, we leapfrog both Man United and Chelsea, so we've got somewhat of an advantage in the Premier League title race with 4 games to go. But you know what? It's so close that anything can happen. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting finish, and hopefully we can fulfill Haaland's dream of winning the Prem with Leeds. Next up, how do you think Carlo Ancelotti did for buying players at Everton, and where will they be in the Premier League table? Ooh, that's a tough one. So first of all, Everton have done some of the best business in this window. I mean, the signings they've made, absolutely ridiculous. They've literally brought a new midfield of so much quality, and that's exactly why they beat Mourinho's Spurs. James, Alan, Doucouré, 3 fantastic signings. They've got good players everywhere. I think they're going to finish in the top 7 at the very least. Finishing top 6, you never know, we'll see. But I think Everton have done some fantastic business this summer. Maybe, just maybe, they're a career mode we look at for FIFA 21. I don't know, we'll see. Ooh, interesting question, especially since this is the last episode of the series. Who is the most underrated player on your team? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm not going to say someone like Brooks because I know he gets the recognition he deserves, but for me it's one of the defenders, and you know what? It's a defender we haven't really spoken about much in this series, but has been so reliable, so efficient in terms of player growth. It has to be Juan Foyth. So immense for us in this series. We brought him in as pretty much a right back for the first season, but he's now evolved and he's really made a name for himself in this 3 at the back formation. So I guess it's got to be him. Juan Foyth, the most underrated player on my team? Probably. Let me know in the comments section who you guys think has been our most underrated player. But with that, guys, press conference wrapped up. Let's move on. Not gonna lie, it is certainly fitting that it is Alioski, one of the players who's been here from the get-go, that wins the final player of the episode award. Defensively, he was outstanding in the last episode. Played as pretty much a centre-back out of position, but really showed heart and desire. Was superb, and that's why picks up the final player of the episode award. Don't worry though, we've got the end of season award ceremony coming up after we're done with the season. This episode is going to be a fairly long one. So we start off the episode with an FA Cup game as we take on Crystal Palace in the semi-finals. I mean, we should be getting the job done here and making it to that final where we'll be up against Liverpool. So I'm expecting even my second team here to get the job done. We simulated this semi-final against Palace with our second team, and wow, we cut it really close. 5-4 on penalties with Billy Gilmour scoring. We're through to, of course, the finals of the FA Cup where we'll be up against Liverpool, and trust me, we're going to be playing that game and it's going to be epic. Hopefully that will be our second trophy of the season once we wrap up the Premier League. Unfortunately, Rodrigo has suffered a torn quadricep muscle injury, and that means he'll be out for the next 8 weeks. That's not good. At the moment, we are 3rd in the Premier League, still in a good position to, of course, leapfrog both Man United and Chelsea, but we can't afford to slip up here. We need to be perfect in our remaining games First up, we take on Leicester City away from home at the King Power Stadium. This is going to be a tricky one, but the motivation is there for us. We win and we go top of the league. It's kind of fitting that we're playing Leicester in this situation, because a few years ago, it was them who were playing games like this and winning the league. So let's hope we can take on that mantle, beat Leicester, and become league leaders. Ben White is still out with that long-term injury, which is so annoying. We'd have really appreciated having him, but Eric Garcia comes in instead of him, who's proven to be a really good signing, especially with Ben White's injury. But apart from that, pretty much my standard first 11. We need to win this game, guys. I've spoken about it already. There is no room for us to make a mistake. Guys, I actually refuse to believe this. It's like EA doesn't want me to win the Premier League this season, man. The realism mod is acting up once again, and as soon as I get into this game against Leicester, the game is crashing. The solution to this is simulate this game and move on. That is gutting, because if we sim this game and we lose, that's honestly going to be painful. Oh my god, this is scary. This is honestly scary. We're going to use our first team and sim this game through. Hopefully we get the win. A win, that is all we need. I don't care how big it is, it just has to be a win. We're using our first team in this one. That should give us the advantage over Leicester City, and oh my god, that is such a relief. Who else but Augustine scoring one of our most important goals this season? Thiago comes up clutch as well. We've got this one out of the way. 2-1 against Leicester, 3 points secured. Man United and Chelsea continue to play one more game than us, but if we beat Newcastle, who is our opponent next, we do go above these two clubs. But I think the finale is really going to be this game against Chelsea. Last match day of the season, the 38th game. This is where I think the Premier League title is gonna get decided. For now though, let's keep winning against Newcastle and then Bournemouth. It's good to have Luis Felipe fully fit for this one, so this is the lineup I'm going for. Practically my strongest 11 with all the injuries and all taken into account. Leeds, Newcastle. Time to get the win. 3 games to go in the Premier League. 3 games that are going to decide the fate of this series. Because let's be real, if we don't end up winning the Premier League in this series, I think it's been a bit of a failure. So we got to be perfect in these last 3 games. I think we can get it done. If we can find ourselves getting a super quick early goal, that could really help things out for us. Ease up the pressure. Here's Augustine though. The early goal might be on. Augustine shoots off the post. Not this way. Not this way, man. That's a big chance that... super unlucky there. Inside to Augustine now. That's more like it. Still Augustine. Looks to release Des, but good defending from Newcastle. They're playing some good football, man, and it makes me really annoyed that we couldn't take that early chance, because that could cost us. Beyond the end of a counter-attack here. Foyt can't keep up with him. Now it's a big chance for our opponents here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are we gonna bottle the Premier League with 3 games to go? Nah, man, not this way. So freaking annoying, guys. So freaking annoying. From a counter-attack as well. How did Foyt not win that battle? That's what I'm wondering. And now we're on the back foot here. We've got to be on the front foot. And we've got to get the equalizer, preferably before halftime. Otherwise, the pressure's going to build up. And it's going to be painful. Serginho Des looks to try and bring it inside. Still Des keeps hold of it. Really does well. Phillips looks for Brooks here. The dribbling is on point. Now it is Haaland. Goes down inside the box. Penalty, just what we needed. A big moment in this game for us. You guys know my penalty record is absolute trash. But I've got to stay composed, because this could be a goal that decides the Premier League title. And it's a penalty as well. Oh my god. Okay. We got to stay composed. We got to stay focused. And put this one in the back of the net. I'm going to take this one with Augustine. Why? Because he's been the hero of this series. Can he be the hero once again? I'm going to revert back to my old penalty taking technique, and it has served me well. Oh my days. That is such a relief. Jean-Kevin Augustine with the equalizer, and Leeds United make it 1-1. Just what we needed. We got a bit lucky with the penalty call, but I'll absolutely take it. It was a definite penalty though. Look at that for a pen. Not the best of penalties, if I'm not being honest, but the keeper went the wrong way. We get the goal. Halftime against Newcastle, 1-1. I'm glad we got the equalizer before halftime, but second half we got to push for that winner. Newcastle getting in behind. We can't afford to concede. We just cannot afford to concede. Luis Felipe, what are you doing, man? You've given it away to Dwight Gale. Luis Felipe finally puts in the strong challenge. Oh my days, that was so stressful. Nuno Tavares. Augustine, I'm sending this one for Haaland. Is he onside? He is, but he couldn't score. Augustine on the rebound. Let's go, boys. It's Jean-Kevin Augustine. It's always this man. Leeds United get the most important lead in this game as we make it 2-1. Oh my god. What a game this has been. Haaland almost bottled it for me. But my lord, Augustine, right place, right time, and what a finish as well. It was a difficult one. I know the goalkeeper wasn't there, but there were a couple of defenders ready to clear the ball away. So Augustine had to, get that one on target and in the spaces. He did that brilliantly. And now we've got the deserved lead. Come on, boys. It's Leeds leading 2-1. We're getting closer and closer to that Premier League title. Let's go, guys. One step closer to the Premier League title. The dream is possible. We can achieve it, man. This was a tough game. We had to really fight. We did exactly that, and we've secured the important 3 points. We got to keep pushing. Chelsea are effectively out of the Premier League title race because they have dropped points. They're on 82 now. We're on 85 with the game in hand. If we win our game against Bournemouth, we go 2 above Man United. It's happening, guys. It is actually happening. The Premier League title might be coming to Elland Road. We're simulating this one against a relegation threat in Bournemouth. There's no way we're dropping points here. The second team stepped up. Haaland was played in this one because of Rodrigo's injury. Alioski picked up an injury, but ultimately we stepped up. We've beaten Bournemouth 2-1. 1 game away from a Premier League title. Oh, the battle is on for the Premier League title. So, I've done some calculations, and according to me, as long as we win, yes, we need a win against Chelsea at the Bridge. That's what we need to win the Premier League title. Now, if we draw the game and Man United win, because they've got a superior goal difference, they'll win the title. So, yeah, we've basically got to win at the Bridge, which is going to be an immense challenge. Now, I'm eager to see who Man United are facing on the final match day. They're up against Everton, so there is a chance they could drop points as well, but you never know. Our job is to win at the Bridge. That's what I'm aiming for. How confident are you of winning the title? The players will prove what they're made of. This is it. This is their moment to shine. To get a bit of revenge on Chelsea as well, as they were the team that knocked us out of the Champions League. We need to step up here. Unfortunately, we are having a bit of fitness concerns, and that's why Jamal Lewis and Eric Garcia come into play. But I'm sure they'll really step up in a game like this. Haaland's stamina is low, but I'm not risking it. He's still going to start. Augustine, Brooks, Dest, Phillips, Thiago, all of them in the lineup. I'm ready for this, man. The game that decides the Premier League title. If we win, we're going to be Premier League champions. Come on. Let's go get the result at the Stamford Bridge. And that is the Chelsea team that are going to do their very best to deny us from winning the Premier League title. Honestly, I think we can take them on. Their attack does look a bit weak, but to be fair, Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic should be pretty high rated now because we're in the end of Season 3. Their midfield, Parejo should be low rated because of how downgrades work after the age of 30. Kante as well should be kind of lower rated. That defense though of Varane and Umtiti looks solid. That's going to be a tough defense to deal with. Honestly, I am so nervous right now. Chelsea have already ruined our hopes and dreams in the Champions League. If they do it in the Premier League, man, nah. We cannot let that happen. Oh, this is going to be so stressful. As I always say, an early goal in a game like this could really help calm things down for us. And I'm hoping we can get that. But this is it. We win the Premier League title. Here goes Nuno Tavares, who's been so influential this season for us down this left side. Now it's Brooks. Could find Augustine. It has to be him. Augustine shoots off the post, and this time it goes in. A goal that could win us the Premier League title. And who else but Jean-Kevin Augustine to score that for us? Leeds United lead 1-0. A massive goal in this title race. We're leading 1-0. Man United fans are shaking right now. Come on, boys. I can feel it. I can genuinely feel it. We get that early goal. Augustine with a ruthless finish. Normally, with my luck, that would probably hit the post and go off. But it feels like destiny here as it comes off the post and goes inside the back of the net. Leeds United lead 1-0. As things stand, Leeds are winning the Premier League title. Everybody calm down. We've got a game on our hand here. We've got to focus. 20 goals for Augustine in the Prem. Still Dani Parejo. Chelsea looking to build. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop the momentum shifting towards Chelsea's way. Still Kante. Some neat dribbling from the Frenchman. Now it is Emerson. Maybe a cross inside. Back to Kante. It's Kante versus Calvin Phillips in the midfield. Backwards for Emerson. Chelsea keeping possession really well. We got to stop this. Calvin Phillips, you absolute madman. That's what he's offered throughout the course of this series in that CDM role. And hold on. He's maybe going on a run here. Still Calvin Phillips. Could maybe find Haaland. Plays this one into Haaland. Haaland shoots and that's in. Calvin Phillips with the run of the series. Oh my god, he defended that so well, won it and just bombarded in front. And then the cutback to Haaland was inch perfect. And the Norwegian striker wasn't going to let a moment like this go away. Erling Braut Haaland with the big goal. Oh my god, was that insane. Have a look at that, Haaland. Oh my days. Wow. Haaland scoring a potential Premier League winning goal. That's what his dad wanted. That's what he wanted. And he might be fulfilling that dream. Come on, boys. We've made it 2-0. Half time and everything seems to be going according to plan. In fact, way better than I anticipated. We're leading 2-0. Second half, as long as we can stay composed, the title is coming home. Nuno Tavares looking for another cross. Brooks, the control is insane. Brooks, oh my god. What a goal from David Brooks. Unbelievable. That first touch completely bamboozled the Chelsea defenders. We got to take a look at that. That is a potential goal of the season contender. We've not scored many insane goals this season, but that was brilliant. The first touch, oh, I think that not really a goal of the season contender because it took a big touch off Varane and that helped him out massively. Oh well, but I'll take it though. 3-0. And I can feel it, man. I can feel the Premier League title already. We're so close, guys. We're so close. I'm sure Chelsea are trying to get at least one goal back and they might get that with Parejo. And oh no, the comeback may be on for Chelsea now. Fair enough, Parejo has just scored. Chelsea have got themselves a goal back. We still have the advantage. It's still 3-1. We just got to stay calm. Chelsea are trying so hard to ruin our Premier League title hopes, and they might do it here. Berkey with a big save. That's one of the best saves of the season so far. Unbelievable, Berkey. N'Golo Kante looking for the cross. We don't get it away, and come on. Are we going to bottle the Premier League this way? Oh my days. It's 3-2 to Leeds now. I mean, Chelsea do get a goal back, but we still have the advantage. We've got to be calm and composed, man. We can't bottle from being basically 3-0 up. Embarrassing from us, man. I'm just going to try and keep possession and hang on to this lead. I'm just using Thiago, moving the ball around really well, not taking any risks, because if we do and they counter us, it's going to be painful. So I'm just going to play this one smart. The job is to win the Premier League title, so we're just keeping possession, just about a minute and a half to go. Let's be smart about this. And it's done. We've actually pulled it off. Leeds United Premier League champions at Elland. And it's done. We've actually pulled. And it is done. We've actually pulled it off. Leeds United are Premier League champions, boys. Let's go. We've done it. Oh my god, the struggle. From 3-0 up in this game to conceding 2. And finally just hanging on barely. We did it, boys. We did it. What an achievement, man. In 3 seasons, we've taken Leeds to the very top of English football. It's been a tough and long season with big moments. Remember the start of the season where we were struggling so much? Yeah, we overcame all that, changed formations, and now there you go. We're here, Premier League champions. Calvin Phillips picking up the award. This is a phenomenal moment, man. This is why we started the career mode, and here we are wrapping it up in the best possible way as Premier League champions. Of course, it's not over yet. We've still got the FA Cup final, but this is a big moment in this series. Let's go, guys. Oh yeah, we've got Calvin Phillips lifting the trophy. We've done it, boys. We've won the Premier freaking League. Let's go, boys. It feels so good to see this. Leeds United top the Premier League with 91 points, a couple above Man United. Oh my god, we've pulled it off, man. We really have. We've won the Premier League with Leeds United. What an epic season it's been. United finished second. Liverpool and Chelsea round off the top 4. In the bottom 3, we've got Southampton, Fulham and Middlesbrough going right back down. But yep, we've done it. So it's Mo Salah who ends up winning the Golden Boot in the Premier League with 26 goals. Fair enough. Augustine with 20. He's broken his record from the first season where he scored 19 for us. Haaland scoring 19 in his first season for the club. Brooks with 15. Assist-wise, we've got Thiago as our top assister with 11. That is massive there from him. Augustine coming in with 8 as well. Awesome to see. Now, before the FA Cup game, let's actually take a detailed look at the stats of all our players this season, and then we'll get right into that FA Cup final. So, top goal scorers for us this season, it was Haaland across all competitions with 25, Augustine with 23, Brooks with 18, Rodrigo with 13, and so on. Assist-wise, it was Thiago with 11, Billy Gilmour coming in with 10. Not bad at all. Phillips with 9, Brooks with 9, Augustine with 9, and so on. Player growth wise, it's been a huge season for Jamie Shackleton, going up by 5 ratings, Billy Gilmore up by 4, Roberts up by 4, Foyth up by 3. He's had a massive season in terms of growth. Gravenberch up by 3 as well. Yeah, awesome to see all the players going up massively in their ratings. One final game left in this series as we take on Liverpool in the FA Cup final. Now, this season is already a success as we managed to win the Premier League, but adding an FA Cup trophy to it will be like the icing on the cake, so I'd love to pull it off, but it's going to be tough. Gravenberch surprisingly has been our top scorer in the FA Cup, so you know what? I'm going to reward him with a game in this final. He deserves it. Now, some of the decisions I've made for this final certainly controversial, like playing Gravenberch, Shackleton and Jamal Lewis, but I feel like, and even Adama Traore for that part, but I feel like these guys have been so influential in the FA Cup when we've simmed games, they deserve to play this final, so that's exactly what I'm doing. This is my team for the FA Cup final. Pretty much my last FIFA 20 game. I want to end it off with the trophy at Wembley. That's the Liverpool team we're facing in this FA Cup final. Of course, they're taking no prisoners. They're going with practically the strongest 11. They've got Salah, Firmino, Van Dijk, Alisson, Fabinho, all of them starting. This is going to be a big challenge. Here we go, guys. Here we go. FA Cup on the line. Our second trophy. Premier League champions Leeds up against Liverpool. Never thought I'd be saying something like that, but it is what it is. Remember, guys, our record against Liverpool in this series is actually fantastic. So hopefully we can again cause an upset, beat Liverpool, and take home the FA Cup. We're going to try and bring this one back inside. Now it is Gravenberch. Looking, oh, what a ball! Oh my god, what have we just done? That is a potential goal of the season contender right there. Oh my god. What have we just done in the FA Cup final? Gravenberch with the assist of the series. And Adama on the volley. I cannot believe this. That is one of the best goals I've scored on FIFA 20. The pass from Gravenberch, the sauce. Oh my god. Gravenberch take a bow. The decision to play him has paid off and Adama Traore gets the goal. Leeds United lead 1-0. Tell you what, we're going to have to go into the instant replay to look at that pass. Alright, so here's Gravenberch up against the Liverpool defense and this should be borderline illegal. Oh my god. How has he pulled that off? Holy shit, man. Oh my days. And Adama with an insane finish on the volley. Let's go, guys. Haaland now looks for Brooks, and here we go on the attack now. David Brooks. We could be making it 2-0 right before halftime. Brooks does really well. Looks to cross this one in for Augustine, but that's Van Dijk. I'm not winning a header against Van Dijk. Halftime, and it's that ridiculous assist and finish that's kept us in the lead in this one. What a goal we've scored, and to do that in an FA Cup final is just bonkers. Let's keep going in the second half as well. Here goes Brooks on the attack now. Lovely. Still Brooks. Oh, still Brooks. Could cut this one back for Haaland. It falls to Jamal Lewis. Can't get the shot off for some reason. Van Dijk stopped that really well. Van Dijk's been immense in this game. Liverpool cross comes in. This is dangerous. No, not this way. These crosses, man. I can never score off crosses, yet my opponent always scores off crosses. So frustrating, but Liverpool have made it 1-1 in this final, and we have a final on now. It's game on against Liverpool. Releasing this one for Brooks. A big goal here from Brooks would be nice. Goes backwards for Gravenberch, the man at the moment. Brooks again. Slides this one for Augustine. It's always Augustine, man. You can't stop this man. In a game that could decide who wins the FA Cup, of course he's going to score. The man for the big occasion. Jean-Kevin Augustine steps up yet again as Leeds make it 2-1 against Liverpool. What a pass from Brooks as well. Gravenberch yet again involved. Look at that for a pass from Brooks. Sliding it through for Augustine and then unbelievable finish. He has to be at least, maybe my top 3 strikers I've used on FIFA 20 this year. Unreal, honestly. Cross comes in. Foyth. No, what are we doing? What are we doing? Roman Burki. Nah, man. That is just bullshit. Oh, wait. It's disallowed. For what? Let's take a look at that. Oh, my God. Renato Sanchez was offside there. The relief, guys. Honestly, the relief there. Sees Gravenberch. Scooping this one for Augustine. Oh, that's gone in. What? Gravenberch has just scored off that? I'm confused. I'm speechless. What the hell just happened? Let's take a look at this and see. Because I've never been this confused. Okay, so Gravenberch brings it inside. Chips it. Alisson has just stood there because I think Augustine went into him. I've never been this confused. Gravenberch with potentially the best goal he'll ever score. Unreal. I'll take it though. 90th minute, we wrap the FA Cup up. Gravenberch has scored and assisted in the same game. Unbelievable performance from him. And there you go, it's all done. A bizarre goal to wrap up the FA Cup, and well, we're champions. We've won the Premier League and now we've won the FA Cup as well. It's a big double for Leeds United. What a way to wrap up the season, man. 2 major trophies for us, 2 major domestic trophies for us. Let's go. What a way to wrap up the season, man. FA Cup in the bag, Premier League in the bag as well. It's been a phenomenal season. Anyways, let's also take a look and see what happened in the other trophies. Well, Everton ended up winning the Carabao Cup. UEFA Super Cup goes to Inter Milan. Champions League goes to Inter Milan. They've beaten Chelsea, so Chelsea reached the final. They knocked out City. Inter knocked out Liverpool. Fair enough. What about the Europa League? Atletico Madrid win the Europa League, and that wraps things up. Wait, World Cup? Oh yeah, it's yet to be played. We don't really care about that, but that's how the season is finished in this series. Okay, now before we wrap up this series, it's time for the end of season awards ceremony. Basically, this is where we'll reward and award some of our best players from not just this season but this series. So let's get it underway. The first category is going to be best transfer, but not just of this season but the entire series, and your nominees are going to be Juan Foyth, the Argentine centre-back we brought in at the start of the first season. He's still here at the club, still helping us win trophies, and your other nominee is going to be David Brooks, who's been so immense throughout the course of this series. Last season, he was our player of the season, our top assister, broke Andri's assist record along the way. This season with his goals, he was as influential as ever. So it's a defender versus an attacking midfielder, Foyth versus Brooks. Make sure you vote in the comment section below. Next up, we've got the Young Player of the Season award and a couple more nominees to go along with it. Serginho Dest, the American fullback, who's basically now our first choice right midfielder. And your second nominee, Jamie Shackleton, who had the most growth out of any of our players this season, and whenever given a chance was really fruitful. So it's between Dest or Shackleton. You guys make the call. The next category is going to be Goal of the Season. Now this season we didn't really score any outrageous goals as per, but we did score some nice ones, and these two were above the rest. They were scored by Augustine and Adama Traore. Both these goals were more about the passes than the finishes, but take a look at them and make your vote in the comments. We're going to try and bring this one back inside. Now it is Gravenberch. Looking, oh, what a ball! Oh my god, what have we just done? That is a potential goal of the season contender right there. Oh my god. There we go with Nuno Tavares. Gets past one. Lovely run here from Nuno. Could cut this one back. Does so. Augustine. Let's go, boys. We've taken the early lead. And who else but Augustine, man? Okay, moving on to the big boy awards. This one is player of the season. Now, difficult to choose because we've had so many big performers from the likes of Haaland, Augustine, Brooks, Calvin Phillips, Thiago. The list could go on and on. But I'm gonna go with, of course, David Brooks and Erling Braut Haaland as our two nominees this season. David Brooks, the amount of goals he scored, the assists, it was ridiculous. And Haaland to come as a new signing and still have an unbelievable impact. Scored so many goals, was so influential for us in all competitions, so many hat-tricks. It has to be between the two of them, but it was so close. I wanted to include Augustine ahead of Haaland, but I feel like Haaland just edged it for me a tad bit. So it's between the two of them. Make sure you make your vote count in the comments. Now the final category is kind of like a nostalgic one. The icon of this series. Someone who has been our best player throughout the series. And you could expect the nominees who they're going to be for this one. It's Augustine and a surprise nominee, I guess, in a way, in Calvin Phillips, because he's been our captain from day one. One of the staples of this side, someone who holds the team together. He has to be nominated. So Calvin Phillips is one of the icons of this series along with Augustine. Where do I even begin with Augustine? The big game man. Every time there's a big game, you'll see him on the score sheet. Unbelievable from him. He broke his own record this season, scoring 20 in the Premier League. So yeah, it's between the two of them, Augustine and Phillips. And there you go, that's that for the end of season awards ceremony. But now guys, it is time to say goodbye to Leeds United, wrap up this series. It's been a pleasure. This has been one of my favorite career modes ever. I've enjoyed it so much. It's a shame it's coming to an end, but we're ending it in an amazing way, winning the Prem and the FA Cup, of course. But that's basically it. This is gonna be my last FIFA 20 video. We're gonna have PES content until the launch of FIFA 21, so a lot more content. We'll have a lot more memories with FIFA 21, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Leeds career mode, and to wrap it all up, if you guys could drop a like on the video, that'd be awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys for more FIFA, PES content, whatever. Catch you guys next time.